Blessings, Cancer soul travelers, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. You're joining Priestess Melissae, and we're getting into your reading with a love message for this new moon and using the Romance Angels cards. Do bear in mind that these are general readings. They may or may not resonate with you. You can reach out to me if this does, if you want to know more, for a personal reading at VenusianWays.org. Guys, also bear in mind that if you'd like to get your answers for yourself and save yourself a lot of money, get into the tarot certification course that I have available. That's going to be going on from December 9th through the 11th. That way, you will be able to know exactly how to read the cards for yourself, get your answers whenever you need them, and again, don't have to pay all of that money. So check it out today in the description box. Coming out for you today, Cancer, we have you are perhaps gaining some awareness around why things have not been working out, materially, why the finances perhaps are taking a dip, why things seem to not be going the way that they should be. There's some truth may be coming out for you today is what I'm seeing here, Cancer, so do be aware of that. We're going to check in and see. This is just a pre-shuffle, but it is always kind of interesting to see what cards come out and then in relation to the rest of the reading when we actually get into it. So Vice Versa Tarot is going to clarify everything a bit further and show us what is going on for you for this next week around love. And because this is the new moon, we're going to get into the Moonology manifestation cards and see what is going on as far as releasing energy and then what we need to move towards. So relax is coming out for you today with this beautiful Cancer energy, which is your energy. So maybe you do need to relax around something today, and just, understand what the truth is perhaps about a situation. We'll get some advice cards for love to clarify even further as we finish out our reading with the Lover's Oracle card, so do stick around to the end for that. Let us bring in the energies of this reading now, breaking up all the dense, dark, negative energies, clearing them away. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides for messages in love for Cancer. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, guys, I just want to give you a huge shout out for all of your likes, comments, shares, donations. Guys, I love connecting with you in the comments. So if these readings resonate, let me know down below. Yeah, absolutely, okay? And hit the subscribe and bell notification if you haven't already so you don't miss any of the notifications I put out or readings. I do put out other readings besides the weekly readings as well, so you don't want to miss those. There's some great messages that tend to come through and a lot of people resonate with them. All right, and I get a lot of people that say that some of the readings totally resonate with them, and that absolutely is the case. Now obviously you can't resonate with everybody, but if you're picking up on somebody's message totally, that's saying something. All right, so that's what you can learn how to do with my certification course. But let's see what's going on for you, Cancer, at this time in love. What do we need to know for Cancer in love? Religious factors coming out, and codependency as well on the bottom. So definitely we got some different kinds of dynamics going on here today. Could be in a codependent type of dynamic, whether on your end or their end, but that's what's crossing you along with these religious factors. Now, you could both have a little bit of a different type of understanding and stance, if you will, about how you feel about spiritual or religious, and maybe that's the case. One is religious and one is spiritual, and you really have to get into those dynamics before you get deep into a relationship, right? And then if you've got codependency along with it, no matter which side it's on, it's not a good dynamic, because one person is holding more of the power than the other person, all right? And so that's an imbalanced type of dynamic. And you have to be true to yourself as well, is what's really coming out here with that religious factors aspect. You know what I mean? And honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. With that honeymoon energy and the codependency as well, I feel like this person is always trying to smooth things over, always, saying, oh, I'll make things better, it's going to be better, I'm going to do better. I almost feel like a alcohol or drug kind of issue going on here with this situation, especially with the honeymoon, because when you think about alcohol, you know, they always say there's the honeymoon period after you have a fight or after they do something violent, right? And you could be in this space where you really are calling on, you know, maybe even reaching out to your church or religious what was I going to say, leaders is what I was looking for in your, you know, whatever you connect with, but to help assist you in this matter and to kind of know what you need to do moving forward is really what I feel with this situation, you know, because nobody should have to deal with that. So your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, and you may have deviated far from that and feel like you need to get back on track, right? So, this card reveals that religion and spirituality are subtle but important factors in your love life. Perhaps you are looking for a relationship with a partner who shares your spiritual beliefs. If so, this card comes to you as guidance to seek your new partner at the church, temple, or meeting place associated with your faith, all right? So that way you're going to be more equally yoked. You're not going to have those problems on an ethical and moral level. Those are going to, you know, you should be on the same page anyway if you're meeting somebody in that type of way, if you will, right? So if you are currently with a partner who isn't spiritually minded or whose beliefs, just one moment, or whose beliefs, and it's not going to do it easily, is it? So this person may not be working with you easily either. Okay, so your person may not be spiritually minded or may differ very dramatically, is what it's saying, from your own. You may feel dissatisfied. You may also be influenced by family traditions that expect you to marry within your own culture or religion, right? You may have your parents really on you about this and you really can't, you know, make a commitment to this person anyway, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like it's a very healthy connection to begin with. The romance angels are helping you to address this issue and ask you to remain true to yourself during the process. Decide which factors you will and won't accept in your relationship and what your priorities are for your partner. For instance, it is possible that your love interest may live the spiritual practices or principles that you find important, for example, forgiveness, charity, kindness, and the like, without having the same religious affiliation that you do. So you could, you know, have the same type of connection as far as, you know, helping people, charity work, what was I going to say, when you volunteer, you know, those kinds of things. So you may relate on those levels, or giving to charitable organizations, but when it comes down to your connection as far as the actual background, that doesn't match up as well, and there may be differences there that are important for you to take note of. The angels remind you that your partner, like everyone, is a holy child of God. Everyone is spiritual in truth because everyone is spirit. Although it is not up to you to change your partner to match your spiritual path, your affirmation, prayers, and visualizations can have a positive influence on both you and your relationship. On both of you and your relationship. So, you know, if this is meant to be, I do feel like that spirit will bring things back around and you will be able to have this second chance perhaps with this person, but there are things that have to be healed, and it feels like outside of this whole religious aspect. You know, this is like really feeling tied and bound, you know, to someone, or, you know, in such a way that it feels like an addiction a little bit, you know what I mean? So yeah, but nothing is growing here. All right, nothing's growing in the garden. Maybe you're trying to get pregnant even, or you want to get pregnant, but you know that you can't. And this is really like, maybe you're really at that point where you want to start your family and things like that. And you know that dealing with this person, your family's never going to approve of this kind of situation. And then we've got that Six of Cups energy in reverse, memories of love. Right? So it's like maybe you're thinking about somebody from your past even is what could be coming out here. Maybe somebody that you were thinking about. Yeah, again, your mind's on something. It's almost like it's definitely, you know, in relation to this relationship, if you are in one, looking at why you're staying in this situation, why you're not allowing the seasons to change, or for things to change, you know, for that time to pass, you know, and to move past a situation that perhaps you've outgrown is what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is someone who's definitely, you're always having to watch over your shoulder. You feel like somebody around you could be wearing a mask, or, you know, just being deceptive in general, or not being completely honest with you. And you're not seeing any growth or happiness, you know, fulfillment of wishes in reverse with this person either. So it's almost like, once again, with the codependency energy and the Seven of Swords energy, it's almost like probably they are, you know, lying, cheating, stealing, you know, they're doing whatever they got to do to not lose you, is almost what it feels like. But you're trying to heal. You need to move forward. You need to be able to, you know, be with a partner that you're going to be able to have a family with. That's at the center of this, the spiritual union. This is very important to you, is what I see here. But you are not, it's like the cocoon, or the caterpillar never coming out of the cocoon. It's like you can never have this spiritual union with this person, you know, regardless of how much you may want to. Sacral chakra in reverse. So this could be having an effect on your reproductive organs as well. So if you're having any of those kinds of issues, definitely carnelian. I've been seeing that coming out a lot. Like we're taking back our power, you know, and knowing that we have the ability to connect with the right partner and to grow, move past this honeymoon stage, you know. That's only the beginning. There's so much more. 1221 coming out on the timer. Be aware though, don't choose unwisely. This is telling you to really sit there and think about things. You know, don't move too quickly on making a decision. Look at all of your options, or look at all of the, what I would say if you're looking at one person is look at the good and the bad. Literally make a list, put a line down the page, and look at what are the positives and what are the negatives of being with this person, and then make a decision based on that. And you will have that feeling more so one way or the other, positive or negative, and then it's up to you to make that choice, you know. And recognize yourself, you know, allow spirit to see you, if you will, and help you to bring everything that you really want to your table, right? Look at all the, it's not just food, it's survival, it's having more than you need, you know. And you can be in a relationship where that really offers you everything that you're looking for. That you need to be aware of that, and maybe you're not at this point, needing to pull back, needing to rest, needing to regain your composure within yourself, and really be able to look at things from an objective point of view, you know, and taking the emotion out and really thinking about the situation objectively for a little bit. And how does that look? What makes sense? You know what I mean? Especially if things haven't been going well in this dynamic. So moving on in reverse, we have a King of Pentacles, or sorry, Ten of Pentacles energy here, and Ace of Pentacles. So this person feels like that they're using money, holding money over you, or, you know, they're holding you here, or not allowing you to move forward because they control the finances, is almost what I'm seeing with this situation. Absolutely. With that Four of Wands and the Magician, I do feel like this person had a lot of control over things in the past. Oh yeah, but not any longer, because the Queen of Cups, And the Ace of Cups, this person's watching you now if you're not with them, right? But I feel like it's only to figure out how to get back into your heart, how to get back into your good graces, if you will, is what I was hearing. But they're going to come in with a mask on, you know, they're going to be maybe coming in at night. They're going to try to surprise you, that element of surprise. You know, maybe this person has always been like that. Maybe they're watching and waiting for an opportunity where they can come in and save you, right? With that codependency energy coming out, where they can come in and save the day and then maybe take you on a trip or something like that. They look like they're in Italy or something like that. Six of Cups energy there, right? They want to be that knight in shining armor for you, or at least appear to be that way. But we've got Death with the Magician in reverse, on top of the fulfillment of wishes in reverse. So this is definitely somebody who is perhaps working with black magic, even with the Death, as well as the Magician in reverse. This person has been working their magic against you so that you don't prosper, is what I feel. They don't want you to be with anyone else, even if they can't really have everything with you, right? But they're not showing you love, it feels like, with that King of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands. I feel like, you know, it's all about sex. Absolutely. Again, holding power with that King of Wands energy. King of Wands is usually the king that, you know, I heard another reader call him the Burger King. Gotta have it their way, you know, their way or the highway. And staying with them under this energy, you're never going to be able to become who you're truly meant to be, is what I'm hearing with this energy. And that could be where you're at right now. Full energy. This is about going towards someone who's going to have that open heart chakra with the King of Cups in the upright. Spiritual union, Queen of Pentacles energy. You have a lot to offer. Whoever, you know, you get with, you're already a queen. So, you know, you at least need a king and nothing less. Here we've got that Knight of Swords energy coming out and saying, yep, that's the truth. And perhaps what you've been dealing with is, well, I've seen the King of Wands energy, so you have been dealing with a king, but not a controlling king. We don't want that type. That's never gonna, you know, there's never anything good that happens with imbalance, you know? Sacral chakra, yep, you're done with that juggling energy is what I see, being imbalanced, and that's really good to see. You are understanding how this is affecting you is what I'm feeling, you know, and being true to yourself and honoring yourself, talking to other people, you know, in your community, if you will, that you know can support you and help you to make the best decisions, to, you know, help you to choose wisely, make the right choices when you can't be strong enough perhaps, right? To bring that balance, to stand in your truth and not allow anybody to take you off your throne. You need a King of Swords energy. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This Queen of Pentacles energy, I more see just as, you know, stability. This is what you're all about, what you're looking for. And you have so much to offer at the center of all this, but it is about choosing wisely with that 2 energy, with the spiritual union. Whoops, excuse me. And we have a beginning here. You're at the beginning. You know, you're starting over. It's a new cycle, but you got to choose wisely, all right? Don't take the first offer is what I was hearing. You know, definitely negotiate, know your worth, and know that, hey, there's plenty of options. Absolutely, with that 8 of Wands energy. You have no shortage of people who would be very happy to be with you is what I'm getting here, Cancer. Recognition and reward. And we have the Lovers energy coming out here. Beautiful. This is what you deserve. You deserve to be in a relationship where your partner sees you and honors you just as Spirit does, right? Holds you up on that, in the pedestal in the right way, right? As seeing you as that equal and not as having power over you, right? Not just sweet talking you and just trying to get you, you know, to cooperate by perhaps giving you things or gifts or something like that. Material harvest. What is this for our last card? We needing to use our intuition for sure, because it looks like there was a Queen of Wands energy here up in the mix that was on the bottom here. Yeah, affecting your happiness for sure. So there definitely could have been a mistress up in the mix is what I'm seeing with all of this energy. But your wish fulfillment is going to come with you tapping into your intuition and choosing wisely. All right? You're not going to have that wish fulfillment if you're not choosing the right person to partner with, someone who's going to be on the same page as you and that you know are going to hold the same values. It's really going to be very important for you, Cancer, moving forward this week, to be more honest with yourself and perhaps make some tough decisions if necessary for yourself so that you can, you know, really have what you deserve, right? So what do we need to know for Cancer? Cancer, lighten up. So we've got Leo energy coming out here. Could be dealing with a Leo, or that could be highly aspected in your chart. Lighten up is coming up here today, saying that this is a time for us to recognize and realize, especially through our connection with spirit, what is truly meant for us, and more importantly, what isn't, so that we don't dim our light. You know, we keep our crown on, because that's what I see above her head with that religious factors card, right? This is about keeping your crown on, because you're already royalty, you know, king, queen status, and we're not coming off the throne for just anyone, for sure. They're coming to us. Go deeper. New moon in Scorpio also could be dealing with Scorpio, Cancer here today. Leo and Scorpio coming out so far, and Virgo, assess the situation. So really think about things, what's going to be best for you, because look, there's a whole new world ahead there for you, dear Cancer. Maybe you're going to meet a Virgo there, who knows? But this is all about you trusting yourself, right? And really trusting in that which you connect with, all right? And really being honest with yourself about what you deserve more than anything, your self-worth and value, because, you know, again, you're in a new cycle. So how do you want to move forward here? Do you want to go back to the old? Were you happy with that? Or do you want to try moving in a different direction and seeing what's out there in that great big wide world out there? What's coming out for advice? Well, that's quite a bit, Cancer. Let's do just a few cards. All right, I'll give you this one, and then we'll get another one for you. This card says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. This is you, like I said, honoring yourself, being that queen, knowing that you deserve more, and again, accepting nothing less. Mirror energy here coming out today says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space, because love never claims. It simply allows and gives, all right? We don't feel that need to have to claim and hold and, you know, bind and control people when we are in control of ourselves, all right? So get back on track is what I'm hearing today for you, Cancer, so that you can ensure that you are on track with your destiny and moving forward towards what's truly going to bring you happiness. Hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification. Don't forget to check down in the description box and reach out to me if you want to learn how to read tarot for yourself. Blessings for your week ahead. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.